Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm SullyPwnz, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. In the previous episode, we took on Odalway and Got using the Fierce Deity's Mask, so today, I'm going to be taking on the final two temple bosses in this game, Gyorg and Twinmold. But before we begin, do me a huge favor and hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate it. Let's try to get this video to over 500 likes. I think that would be awesome. And just a quick note, you can't actually battle these two bosses like Gyorg and Twinmold using the Fierce Deity's Mask just because it's impossible to kill them using the Fierce Deity's Mask. I know for a fact Twinmold in the original game was impossible to use the mask on, so I mean in this game I think they might have changed it a little bit. I've never personally battled them using Fierce Deity's Mask yet, so this is all a first time experience for me. But for those of you guys who watched the LP or played the game, you'll know that the reason we can't kill Gyorg with Fierce Deity is because there is an underwater phase to this battle. Look at how tall Fierce Deity is. Like, he actually jumped across and grabbed onto the platform instead of jumping into the hole. That's how big he is. It's insane. But as I was saying, you know, the first phase of this battle will be able to actually attack him using Fierce Deity, but then the second phase will end up switching into the Zora. And some of you guys might be asking yourselves, then why am I making this video? Well, I'm making this video because I told you guys that I would, and I want you guys to also see that it's kind of impossible to defeat Gyorg and Twinmold using the Fierce Deity's Mask. So whenever he spawns out of the water, I'll actually poke your little head out. There we go. Look at that. I can keep my distance, and I can still perfectly attack him. And look at that. Just one slash made his eye pop out. Like, it usually takes a couple slashes. And look at that. One slash and he's running away. He does not want any more to do with me. He's like done. He's like, man, I'm out of here. I do not want to become some delicious fish. I was actually going to say filet mignon. Doesn't it kind of sound like a fish? Filet mignon is like some rare kind of like meat, like steak or something, but it sounds like a fish. Every time I hear somebody say filet mignon, I always think of like some really rare delicate fish or some sort, I guess. But there we go. The first phase of this battle is actually over. Now we're moving on to the second phase. Again, like I said, it is actually impossible to kill him using Fierce Deity's Mask just because the platform in the middle ends up going down, and there's really no way for us to hold the sword and swim at the same time, which is extremely unfortunate. So we're going to have to cut this short, and we're going to have to actually end up using the Zora. But I'm pretty sure if there was a way that we could continue using the Fierce Deity's Mask all the way through, this man would be dead. Just like Odalway and Got, who died in under a minute each, which is absolutely insane. But you know, I'm not gonna complain about that just because, you know, I don't know, I mean, I think it would have been cool because, like, when you think about it, like, why do they let you use, like, they give you Fierce Deity's Mask at the end of the game, right? But then what do you really use it for? There's really nothing that you're meant to use it for besides, you know, I don't know, like battling bosses again, and that's it. And then the fishing pond. So you're really limited to what you could do with the mask. And personally, you know, at least for me, Fierce Deity's Mask is my favorite mask in the game, alongside, like, well, I mean, that's kind of me being biased, but it's a really good mask, and it's one of the best masks to play with in the game. So I don't know, it's just kind of dumb how, like, you're really limited to what you could do with it. But then again, if you want to know how to do the glitch in the game, then by all means check out the description of this video. I'm linking it in the description of all of these videos just because I want you guys to see it. And that way, if you are a huge fan of Fierce Deity and you want to play with him at all times, then the video that you are about to watch is actually going to be the perfect video for you to go about playing using Fierce Deity everywhere you go. And I think that should be it. Like, that's definitely the last hit. I mean, I've attacked him, what, 3 times so far? Die! There we go. With Fierce Deity, it would have took one slash. I just needed to slash him once while I was in the water, and he would have been golden. Oh well, I'm sorry, little friend. You're dead. You are dead meat. Probably really disgusting meat too. He looks like he's really old, and it probably looks like he smells bad. There we go. Look how big we are now. Amazing. Is that how big Adult Link is? I don't know. But anyways, guys, I will actually meet you all at Stone Tower, where I will be taking on Twinmold. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be taking on the final temple boss in this game, Twinmold. And once again, like I said, it's kind of difficult to defeat Twinmold using the Fierce Deity's mask, but I will try my absolute best to get through the first battle phase using the Fierce Deity's mask. I know it might be a little bit tedious for me, but again, I will try my absolute best, and then for the rest of the battle, we will actually just defeat him the normal, regular way, and that's using the Giant's mask. But as you can see, my attacks actually reach him from down here, which is really cool. You know, I didn't think it would actually work, but apparently it does. So the only thing is I can't really target specifically on one of his eyes, so I just kind of I'm just hitting like with luck, I guess. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, because usually you're supposed to do this phase using an arrow, but I'm not gonna use an arrow. I'm gonna try to do it like this, and I know I can do it. Just come on. Oh my god, you're really upsetting me right now. Give me the eyeball. I hit like the first two really easily, but then like now this is taking... I'm just gonna use an arrow. Like, it's not even worth it. What? Come on. Bruh! Oh my... There we go. Alright, now we can put the mask back on and then we can attack his head. And then we'll see how much damage that does. It should do a lot of damage. I don't even have to run all the way up to him either. I could just attack him from here. Maybe not. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? My attacks aren't doing anything from back there, so I really have to get there. And even then, I only was able to land one hit. Wow, that is unfortunate. See, that's why this is hard to do using Fierce Deity, just because, you know, not only is it hard to, like, get the right hits, but I don't know. It's just better off doing it the way they intended you to do it. The first two battles, though, are really easy. Like, I can't get over the fact that how quickly we defeated Gyorg, or got in Odalway. And even then, Majora will also be extremely easy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it's probably easier than all 4 of these boss battles. Alright, you need to come here, my friend. You need to chillax, buddy. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna use regular arrows. Like I said, guys, it's pretty difficult to defeat him with Fierce Deity. I mean, the arrow pretty much is the same effect. Like, it does the same effect as Fierce Deity slash. It's not like it kills him in one hit or anything. So, I mean, the only way you could probably, like, properly kill him using Fierce Deity is just getting him down on the ground and then just attacking him using your sword, and that's pretty much it. But besides that, there really isn't, like, a tactic to go about doing it. Like, granted, I could attack his eyeballs using my sword, but honestly, it does the same amount of damage as using an arrow, so it's not like using my sword will kill him quicker than using an arrow, for those of you guys who are probably wondering. But as you just witnessed, 2 slashes with Fierce Deity was able to take him out. I think in the, like, battling him normally would have taken much more than 2 slashes, but because it's Fierce Deity, we were able to do it in such a short fashion, I guess. So now we have one more Twinmold to take care of. And this one, you cannot use the mask whatsoever. You really can't. Just like the original game, it's like impossible to use Fierce Deity's mask, so we're just gonna have to resort to using the Giant's mask. Unfortunately, I mean, I really wish I could show off how to use, like, Fierce Deity's mask. If you guys know any tactics, then by all means let me know. But believe me, if there was a tactic, I would definitely be one of the first people to find out. Alright, come here. You're gonna have to kill these little things. Alright. Okay. They did change a lot about this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely better than the original. That's why, you know, I like it when Nintendo, like, sometimes recreate games. You know, at times, I've never, like, been sad when Nintendo recreated a game. I'm always, like, really happy about that. And, you know, I was never, like, disappointed at any of the games that Nintendo, like, recreated. Even, like, Super Mario, like, 64 DS. That game was really fun. I just kind of wish they held it off and recreated it for the 3DS, just because I know how, like, awesome the game would have looked on the 3DS. But I mean, I guess it's done and over with. They brought it for the DS just because, you know, it was a good game and they wanted it to sell well. The DS, that is. The whole reason I bought a DS was honestly for that game, because I grew up playing that game avidly. And it could have been any game. It could have been Majora's Mask. It could have been Ocarina of Time, and I still would have bought the DS. Just because, you know, those are my childhood favorite games. Wow, what the heck? I just heard like a cling. Like a shield cling. Like something hit my shield and it got deflected off. Even though Link doesn't have a shield. I guess he's made out of iron. He is the Iron Human. Oh yeah, Gyorg. Die. I wonder who would win in a fight. Gyorg or Fierce Deity? Did I call this thing Gyorg? No, I meant Twinmold. I wonder who would win in a fight. Fierce Deity or this giant Link. My money would be on Fierce Deity or Giant Link. I'd probably, if I were Giant Link, I would pick up Fierce Deity and just bite his head off. That's the first thing that I would do. And then my teeth would probably end up breaking because that would probably be the, like, experience. I don't know, that would probably be the thing that would happen when biting someone's head off like that. It's like trying to bite on, like, a rock or something. Even though the pebble or the rock is really small, you'll still crush your teeth doing it. So, I mean, I guess Fierce Deity might be stronger. Alright, come on. Come on. This is definitely the longest boss battle in the game. Compared to, like, everything else, this is hands down the longest one in the game. Which is not a bad thing, you know. I mean, it gives you the sense that you're actually doing a boss battle properly, but it can get a little bit redundant, you know, considering that you have to wait for this dude's phase to go all the way through. There really is no, like, strategy or tactic to go about killing him in, like, a faster pace. Like, you can't speedrun it. You have to just go with the flow and be patient and play it out until he's ready to get attacked or whatever. And then this is the final phase where we actually start hitting him with boulders now, because we're not going to be able to spin him again anymore. So we got to make sure we hit a boulder on him to slow him down. Just like that. It's one boulder. And let's grab him real quick. Oh, yeah. Come on. Choke him out. Choke him out. Get that eyeball to come out. There we go. Now, one more boulder and we will be done with this. Even though this video wasn't really much of Fierce Deity, I tried to show off as best as I possibly could what I can do with Fierce Deity, and that is like the first Twinmold and the first battle phase with Gyorg. I mean, you can easily kill him with Fierce Deity, but like the second phase with Gyorg and this second phase with Twinmold, it's almost impossible, if not is impossible, to kill him with Fierce Deity. So that is extremely unfortunate, but I showed it off anyway, so nobody can complain. And then he should be golden. He should be dead. There we go. Sorry, little man. You put up a good fight, but it wasn't good enough. Anyways, now that that's done and over with, in the next episode, which should be out later tonight, we will actually be battling Majora once again using the Fierce Deity's mask, and this is going to be the most hype video of this entire Let's Play because it's going to make the last battle that I struggled on look like such a joke, and I'm very excited about this. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember, hit that like button for me, and in the next episode, like I said, we are going to be taking on Majora, so I will see you all then. Goodbye.